This moment in history presents us with a unique opportunity to capture women's hearts and minds for the gospel of Jesus Christ through the fundamental question, what is womanhood all about? We're at the end of a secular movement that posed that same question and came up with the wrong answer. Manhood, womanhood, gender, sex, and marriage are critical images that reveal to us the nature and character of God. They bear testimony to the greatness of the gospel. When we get our sexuality right, we bring God glory and put the gospel on display. When we get it wrong, we dishonor Him and we fail to tell the story that the world so desperately needs to hear. Sexuality is a parable. It's a testimony to the character of God and to His spectacular plan of redemption through Jesus Christ. And this spiritual truth is so magnificent and so beautiful and so astonishing that God chose to put it on display permanently everywhere. In every creature, in every human that ever walked the face of the earth. The storyline of gender and sex is ultimately not about us. It's about displaying the glory of our Creator in His spectacular redemptive plan. Our sexuality bears testimony to it. And that's why it's so important that we get womanhood right. When I talk about getting womanhood right, I'm not talking about some arbitrary formula about which sex does what, who carries out the garbage, blah, 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 blah. I'm talking about the essence of who God created us to be. I'm talking about getting our identity right. I'm talking about getting our hearts in a place where we gladly bow before our Creator and say, I will do things your way. I'm talking about putting the glory of the gospel of Jesus Christ on display. Ladies, what I am talking about is revival. And I believe the time is ripe. Just as the time was ripe 50 years ago for the secular women's revolution, so the time is ripe now, at this moment, for a quiet counter-revolution of Christian women who dare to take God at His word and delight in His plan for male and female. I am praying that you are going to impact those in your sphere of influence and that the momentum of women counterculturally radical for the gospel of Jesus Christ will explode into a movement of revival. And I pray that when I am old and gray, that I'll be able to look back to this time and say, that was a moment that changed everything. That was the moment that the forces of darkness wreaking havoc in the lives of women were put on notice. That was the moment that the chains were loosed and freedom began.